If you're enjoying working from home during this coronavirus lockdown, you might be interested to hear that this is actually something you can do all the time. You don't really need to wait until there's a global pandemic in order to work from home. And this is actually something I've been teaching for a very long time. I've been teaching for a very long time how you can work from home on your passions and doing things you love, and how to earn a passive income from doing that. Now, I don't want this to sound too much like a sales video, because this is really, I just want to introduce you to the idea of working from home and of being what's called a digital nomad, which is where you work from either from home or from anywhere else. As long as you have an internet connection, you can work from that place. And this is something I've been doing for a number of years now. And I'm in one of my bases at the moment. I'm in one particular home for the lockdown, but this is something that you can do from anywhere. You can work from anywhere. When you build these systems in this business, you can actually work from anywhere with an internet connection. And even if you don't work for a month, you have what's called passive income. So if you want to learn how to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month passive income just by doing what you love doing, let's say if you love table tennis, you can earn this money just by sharing and building a business around table tennis. And I'm going to get into how you can do that. But it is legit. In that example, you would go and you would make info products about how to become better at table tennis. You would review tables, you would review, different products and things like that. Or you could go all sorts of ways with it. You could make a website or a YouTube channel where you showcase like the best trick shots and things like that, and then you monetize that with ads. So there's all sorts of ways I can show you how to do this. But whatever your topic is, whatever your passion or interest is, I can show you how to turn that into an information business and into a passive income business. So here's how it works in a nutshell. If you enjoy working from home, and if you actually have decided that not only do you enjoy working from home, but you don't want to work for someone else, you want to work from home for yourself. And maybe when this is all over, you want to work actually from a hotel room in Dubai, or maybe you want to work from a camping site in Italy. Maybe not Italy, just for the moment, because it's quite a hot spot at the moment for coronavirus. But what I'm saying is maybe you want to work from somewhere else that is not an office, because thousands of businesses all around the world are now realizing, hold on a minute, I don't need to be paying thousands a month for this office. And then the employees are also realizing, hold on a minute, I don't need to be spending hundreds of thousands of hours in an office when I could be working from home, either for myself or for another company or whatever. And what you've probably realized fairly quickly is that if you can work from home, you could technically work from anywhere, because what is different about your home? There's nothing unique about your home that means that that is where you have to work. If you are able to do your job, or any job, from home, you can do that job from anywhere with an internet connection. And that could be literally like a $200 apartment, a $200 a month apartment in Chiang Mai in Thailand. You could be doing it from a penthouse in Bulgaria, where it's like super cheap, just $100 or $200 a month rent. You can be doing it from anywhere. So hopefully you see the value of working from home, and hopefully you're interested in learning how you can actually do this all the time and not just during a lockdown. Alright, so here's how it works. Here's how you can actually work from home, doing whatever you want to do in a nutshell. And at the end of this video I'm going to explain how you can fast track this, but for now here's how it works. You take a topic. Let's say if you're interested in gardening, okay? You love gardening, you're just super passionate about planting those potatoes, watching them grow. So you take your topic and you hopefully know a lot about that topic. If you don't, you can always learn and then repackage the information, but hopefully you know a lot about your topic. You take that information and then you find a way to share that with as many people as possible. In most cases that means you start a website, you start a YouTube channel, and you open up some social media platforms. But you can also just succeed with one of those things. You don't have to do all of them. So you find a platform, you make a platform. We'll use it in this example, we'll use gardening and a website as an example. So you find you know your topic is gardening, you make a website, and you start pumping out content and articles onto that website teaching people how to do gardening, teaching people everything you know about planting those potatoes, growing those crop. I don't know what the gardening terminology is, but you make a load of content about that stuff. And over time what will happen is you will start getting traffic, people coming to your website who want to read about gardening. And obviously this is massively oversimplified. There are obviously more steps to this. You need to research, how to make the content, the structure of how to write a good blog post. I'm just simplifying it for you guys. So that's what you do. You create the website, you put the information on the website teaching people how to do gardening, and then you monetize that website. And there are a number of ways you can make money from a website. You could literally just run ads on the website. You could put up some AdSense or something like that, and then every time somebody comes onto the website and clicks on an ad, you'll get paid. You could also sell a digital product, which is what I teach. You could sell a digital product, which can be an ebook, it can be a video course or whatever. Very easy to make, by the way. Very easy to make a product like that. You can literally just, in a PDF document maker, just write an ebook about gardening. And you don't need to be an expert either. You can just write something teaching people one particular technique about growing potatoes, for example. As long as your audience, the person who is going to buy it, doesn't already know the information that you're going to give them, they'll pay you for it. It's very simple. It's as simple as that. As long as you know more than them, they will pay you for what you know, for your information. This has been the case for decades. People pay for information. People are lazy. People like to have information packaged and given to them on a plate, even if they're not going to read it. Even if they're not actually going to use the information, they want to buy it, but they can have the feeling of starting the process of learning how to grow potatoes in this case. They just want the feeling. And obviously, it's good to have good information as well. You want to give them value. You want to make sure that you're actually selling a good product as well. So that's that. You create a product. So you now have a website where you teach people about your topic, gardening. You have a product where you can sell a product on gardening. And then all that's really left is just rinse and repeat that. I mean, there are many more steps, of course, but you need to then get traffic, get more people to the website, and then sell more of the product. And once you've set this up in a way that traffic keeps coming to your website and they keep buying your product, you don't need to be there. Hopefully you can see that. You can be working from home, but you could also be at the gym. You could be asleep, and it doesn't matter. The sales of that product will keep coming in. Or if you set up advertising, people will keep coming to your website, keep clicking on ads, even when you're not there, because there's no need for you to be there to make money. So in that sense, once you've set this up, it's passive. You don't need to work for it. You've already done the work. Your work has been done when you made the articles, you set up the website, you learned about gardening, and then you put that all out there on the internet. And now, obviously, this is very simplified. There's a lot more to this, and I do teach a course called the Digital Nomad Bootcamp course, which shows you exactly how to go from knowing nothing about this stuff, to having a passive income business about what you love doing, which makes you $3,000 to $5,000 a month passively, so you can be asleep when you make this money, within 6 months. It's a time commitment. You need to commit to 3 hours a day, every day, for 6 months. But of course you can, balance that out. You might work, say, 10 hours on the weekend and then 2 hours or 1 hour a day on the weekdays, whatever. Or you might just decide to work, 1.5 hours a day and have it take a year. It really doesn't matter, but if you do this stuff, if you put in the work, you will get the results. You will actually start earning money very quickly from this. And literally, like I said, you're just, it doesn't really feel like work because you're sharing things you love doing and you're sharing information that you already know. Or, at the very worst case scenario, information that you can learn as you go along. So if you already have a topic that you're passionate about, and by the way, it can be anything. You could be a video gamer, you could be a table tennis player, you could be an artist, whatever the topic is. Everyone's interested in something. Everyone has some sort of passion or hobby that they likely don't make money from. Most people have what's called a day job or a hustle, which is usually something that they don't like or they've been told that they should do, or more commonly it's something that they think that they're qualified to do because of their history and background at school, and they think, oh, this is the best job for me because I'm qualified for it. Complete myth. You don't have to believe that. Most people have that, and then they also have on the side, they have a hobby, which is what they actually like doing, which is what they should be doing, but they haven't worked out how to make money from it. So it remains a hobby. It just stays as this thing that they do, in their spare time. Well, I can tell you from experience, and also from the experience of many others around me, you can very easily take a hobby and turn that into your main income. And in many cases, I would say 9 out of 10 cases, you will actually make far more money from your hobby, from this business, than you would have ever made from your job. And the money is out there, trust me. Every day, millions and millions of dollars are spent on information products, ebooks and things like that you could be selling. if you don't sell them, I will sell them, or someone else will sell them to the customers. And there really is enough space for everybody. Even in niches that are really packed, like travel and health, there's enough space for everybody to make a full-time income. There really is. Now, obviously, the more broad your niche is, the more competition you're going to have. But I explain how to get past that hurdle in the course. So if you're interested in this, if you want to work from home, it's a bit of a long-winded way of saying, you should check out the Digital Nomad Bootcamp course. The link is in the description, which you can find below. I would highly encourage you to go and check it out and watch there's a short video at the top. If you just click on, play video or play promo, whatever it says, you'll be able to see the video. And then you can read, as you scroll down, you can read exactly what you will learn. You can even click on some, previews and see videos, example videos, previews, okay? It's all completely free to see the previews. So I really think this will help you. If you do want to learn how to work from home, this is a really big win for you. A huge opportunity, especially as you have lots of free time right now. You have lots of time to play with this stuff, to learn, to build something new. Especially here's the thing, right? A lot of people are realizing now the importance of having their own income, or at least of having more than one sources of income. A lot of people are getting hit hard by this lockdown. They're thinking, how the hell am I going to make enough money to pay my bills? I'm not allowed to go to work, but I have to keep paying bills. What do I do? Well, the people that are going to be fine during this are the people with multiple sources of income. People that have prepared for this, because if you rely on one income stream, one job, you are going to be screwed when something like this happens and you can't go to work, or your company closes down, or you get made redundant. You're going to be screwed because you haven't prepared for it. You're relying on one income source, which is very dangerous. The most insecure thing you can do is to have one job and one source of income. That is the worst thing you can do for your finances, because if that goes away, you've lost everything, absolutely everything. You have no income, no way of paying bills, no financial security. You've bet everything on one company. And as we've seen in this lockdown, it doesn't matter how big your company is. You could be a multi-trillion-dollar airline company and you could still go bankrupt in a week. The size and reputation of the company means absolutely nothing, because companies of all sizes can go bust in a very short space of time, especially when something bad happens like this. So if you've been relying on one job, this might be a wake-up call to actually start doing something about that and earning money on the side. At the very least, have two sources of income, guys. I mean, it's so important. It really is very important. So, and like I said, you have time to do this now. You have a lot of time right now to build up an income stream that will stay with you for life. So check out the link in the description, go through the course, and I'll see you next time.